Hi, I'm James West. This is Midas Letter Money. My next guest is Paul Gill. He's the CEO of Lomiko Metals Corporation, trades under the symbol LMR on the TSX Venture Exchange. Paul, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks, James. Thanks for having me.
So you're in the graphite space, Paul, probably one of the hottest metals in the current environment, and you've got a project in Quebec. Why don't you elaborate a bit on the project?
Absolutely. It's 1,600 hectares near the town of Saint Veronique in Quebec, 175 kilometers from Montreal. It's got perfect road access. #1 highway runs right through Saint Veronique on the way to Val-d'Or. And 26 kilometers from there by paved road, we can get to the property. So we like it a lot. It's got historical information on the property. And most of the previous drill intercepts are in a 300 by 400 meter area within 100 meters of surface. So we're really happy with the project, and we're going to be drilling this summer.
So there's been drilling before?
Yeah, a company called Graphicor between 1989 and 1992 optioned the property, found an electric magnetic conductor, and drilled the property, did 26 holes, and several of them, 23 in fact, hit good intercepts.
Okay, what kind of graphite grades are we talking?
It was anywhere between 4% and 15%, with the best intersection being 8.07% over 28 meters. So we feel there's a good opportunity there to go back, verify those results, and come up with a resource at the end of the year.
Were you able to identify whether it was the large flake graphite that is the sort of the holy grail of graphite development?
Yeah, at the time, that's specifically what they were looking for in the area. We can't verify that because we don't have the samples. So we need to go back there, get the drilling done, and take the metallurgy to the next step, which is getting it to a lab and identifying exactly what percentages are there, and in fact what type of graphite, and going through the various mesh sizes, etc., all of what needs to be done. Some of the bigger companies have done that, and we feel we're on the track to do the same.
Okay, so in a best case scenario, how soon could you be shipping graphite?
Well, I think in a best case scenario, we're looking at least 2 to 3 years out still.
Okay, so and there's a lot of graphite companies that have sort of been organized recently because of the rise in graphite prices. So how does an investor decide which one is the better contender going forward?
Well, I think that everyone has to look at valuation and possible upside. And we feel we're in a good spot. We're a 10 million market cap company. Some of the companies that have come out on the other side of the drilling, such as Northern Graphite and Focus Metals, have created 10 times valuation after drilling. So Focus went from 10 cents to $1. Northern Graphite went from 60 cents to 250. So we think that once we get the drills in the ground, we'll be able to create that valuation argument that will drive value for Lomiko and its shareholders.
Okay, so let's look out 3 months, 12 months to 2 years. What is the plan for development?
Absolutely. By 3 months, we should be in the middle of our phase 1 drilling program, $300,000. That's 16 holes, 60 to 80 meters down, and that'll identify all of the historical information that, or verify the historical information that's already there. Phase 2 should be completed by October, November, and we should be able to get a resource by December if all goes well, and we hit those same targets that are historically found on the property.
Okay, so you've got cash on hand?
Yeah, we've raised $900,000 in February, just closed before PDAC, and that is going to get us through phase 1. Phase 2, we have warrants that are available to us as well.
Okay, great. Well, it's a fascinating story. We're going to keep an eye on that. I'd like to thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, James.
If you'd like to learn more about Lomiko Metals, you can visit them online at lomiko.com. That's Lomiko.com. And if you'd like to learn more about companies like Lomiko Metals at the earliest part of the value creation curve, visit midasletter.com. I'm James West, and this is Midas Letter Money.